What is going on, everybody? I am back, and today we are going to be taking a look at the Celebrants skull, which is a badass looking great hammer that I have somehow managed to overlook all 10 plus times I have been through this game. I mean, after seeing where it is, I guess I kind of get it. It is a bit tucked away, but anyway, since I have yet to grab it on this character, which is the one that I will be using to showcase it, I decided, in case y'all are like me, I'll just show myself grabbing it real quick. So basically just want to go to the Windmill Village, Site of Grace, and from there it's just a simple left around this windmill down this hidden tucked away path here. Like I said, it is a bit tucked away, so I'll give myself a little bit of slack for that. But yeah, anyway, this should be it right here. Yeah, can we get that? There we go. Alright. Yeah, the Celebrant skull. So yeah, I went with my Necromancer. For obvious reasons, I thought it'd be the most fitting. I am kicking myself. I made a video on this build months back, but unfortunately ended up going past 150. I said I'd probably end up taking it past 150 because I didn't think I'd be using it for PvP. But yeah, now I'm kind of regretting it. I'll likely be respeccing anyway for this, but don't worry, I'll let y'all know how you can scale it down for some meta levels. And we can use it right off the bat. It looks like quality scaling to start. We'll see if that changes when we upgrade it. I feel like it might go up to higher strength scaling. Yeah, see this build, I mean, you can infuse it, so depending on what ash I go with, but I don't really want to use my Necromancer build. I want to showcase this weapon in particular, so yeah, I'm likely going to end up respecking. But we'll just put it on really quick. Let's take a look at skill. Alright, so it comes with Barbaric Roar. Pretty standard for a great hammer. Obviously, we'll be changing that. We'll see what ash I decide to go with. I just want to look quick. I think you get runes from landing attacks. Strike end of the skull too large for humans. Yeah, trains amounts of runes on landing attacks. Trace amounts of runes. Okay. Actually, not that heavy. Maybe we'll, you know what? Maybe we'll try one with my full Necromancer build, and then we'll go ahead and respec specifically to this weapon. I did want to try the Death Ritual Spear out too in PvP at some point. But yeah, anyway, I will see you over at the arena, which I didn't even grab on this character yet. So I'm going to do that, and I will see y'all there. Alright, I am back. Got the weapon all leveled up, got an arena unlocked. We're just going to take a quick look at some of the changes I made, and then we were going to hop right into our first match. So as I said, I was going to leave everything as is for the first match, as it was set up for my Necromancer, as far as the stats go anyway. I did make some other changes, obviously. We upgraded the weapon to max, and I decided to go with the Raptors of the Mist Ash of War, and I went with the magic scaling, since the way the stats are currently set up, I do have intelligence as my highest damage stat, so I decided to put on magic scaling, so it'll scale mainly off of that. As you can see, it's got the C intelligence scaling. I decided to change the armor around. I put on the Bullgoat Greaves and Gauntlets just to get that poise, because our poise was embarrassingly low, and we're going to want to have a little bit of poise probably. Same with the helmet, Lionel's helmet. And I think that looked the best with this setup. And I decided to go with the Raptor's Black Feathers, since with this ash does, I actually never used this ash at all. I just tried it for the very first time ever against some enemies out in the world, some PvE enemies, and I kind of figured out what it is for the most part. It's basically like a counter. Land it at the right time, and instead of taking damage, you'll pop up in the air, giving you an opportunity to land a jump attack. So we'll have to see how it performs in PvP. I never really see it in PvP, so there's probably a reason for that, but let's hope we can make it work. Anyway, because of that, we put on the Raptor's Black Feathers. That should further increase our jump attack. and Claw Talisman to even further increase our jump attack damage. Also, we got the Crimson Amber Medallion. I like to have that extra health, especially when trying out something new. Gives a little bit more room for error. Stargazer's Heirloom, just to give us a little more intelligence, just to boost the damage a little bit, since pretty much all the other stats, Faith, is like going to waste, which is kind of, yeah, we're not going to be using Faith at all, really. It's kind of a wasted stat. So essentially, we're playing at 150 almost, so all those stats are kind of well, not quite, but definitely lower than where we're at. And then Bulko Talisman to up that poise to 88. At least want to have a somewhat decent poise. And we are going to be doing a combat ordeal, since I haven't even been to Lindell yet in New Game Plus on this guy. So I figured it'd be easier just to run to Limgrave and grab the Limgrave Coliseum, which only gives us access to combat ordeals, which is fine, just means it'll give us more time to show off this weapon. So I did go with the Crimson Crystal tier just to restore our HP, sustainability, assuming we get ahead, and then the Leaden Hard tier to even further up the poise. So yeah, we should have a very good amount of poise once we get that going. Anyway, with all that being said, let's hop into our first match and see how it does. Alright, for our first actual match, what do we have here? Somebody. See if we can actually land this Raptors of the Mist thing. Nice. Now they know we have it, so things might not go as well. Oh, I did not see that coming. That's probably going to get them every time. Hopefully after that they're smartened up. Well, for their sake. For my sake, hopefully they didn't. It's a good... Oh, I thought I was going to get it there. I guess I didn't get it in time. Interrupted it. Alright, just for the sake of it. It's a nice follow-up after you land something. I think if I had more practice with it, it could be more effective. They just switch to Malekith's Blackblade. Let's see how we do against... Oh no, no. Godric? Is that Godric's Great Axe? I can tell what that is. Godfrey's axe, maybe? It's definitely... It's one of the two, I don't know. This thing's landing like crazy. I feel like it wouldn't normally... that works. I feel like it wouldn't normally be landing all that, though, this guy. And I don't want to put anyone down. They're probably just... We haven't come across this Ash before. I know I haven't. If I was fighting against it, I probably wouldn't have any idea what it is or how to deal with it. Because you don't really see it in PvP. There must be some reason for that. Just Moonveil, you're gonna try to... Oh, I don't know. I don't want to be the guy that just spams it either. Ooh. I don't see that coming. I'll pop this heal now just to be safe. Get out of the way. Got Millennia's sword. You're pulling out all the stops here. I guess that fits more with the helm. I wasn't able to get it off there. I'm not sure why they're not just dodging it. Why aren't they just rolling out? There we go. That's what they did. It's like hard. It's like tempting to always try to. I think that's enough abuse. Come on. I wish the real Millennia's sword dance was that easy to, or not sword dance, whatever that's called. What's her sword dance thing called? Waterfowl dance? Yeah. Wish it was that easy to avoid it when she did it. Alright, good fight. Alright, so now we're going to respec, and we're going to actually revolve the build around the weapon and see how that goes. I don't know if we'll keep Raptor of the Mist on or try another Ash. We'll see. We're definitely going to change the scaling though, because we're going to change it to more of a quality, like strength-oriented build. Alright, anyway, I will see you after we do that. Alright, I am back, all respect. Just take a quick look. So I decided to swap out the Raptors of the Mist for Royal Knight's Resolve. We're still going to keep the same strategy, but we're just going to be doing regular jump attacks. Hopefully we can land one with the buff active, and that should do some crazy damage. Potentially even one-shot potential if they, aren't passing the vigor check. I swapped out the helmet for Bullgoat's helmet, still Bullgoat's greaves, and then I went with Bullgoat gauntlets. I want to really try to hit that poise mark and the Bullgoat talisman, so that'll put us at 91, and we are still going to have the leaden hard tier on our mixed physics, so occasionally that'll be active. Anyway, yeah, basically this was a strength weapon through and through. We are on quality scaling, but even without any type of affinity put on it, it was, I believe, C and C scaling for strength and dex, just fully upgrading it, without any ash or affinities changed. So I decided to just stick with the quality. We have 60 vigor, 40 endurance, 75 strength, 74 dex. I decided to just keep the extra stats into damage, so if you wanted to scale it down, it would simply be the same vigor, 60 vigor, 40 endurance, and then for strength you'd have 45, for dex you'd have 44. You could do it the other way around, you get the same AR, it doesn't matter. So yeah, that's basically what you do. If you would want to scale it down to a 150, you want to scale it lower. If you were to go to lower than 150, I don't know if I'd want to drop the damage further, so I'd probably sacrifice a few points in endurance, maybe 5 in endurance, 5 in vigor, rather than scale down the damage too much. Then you want to scale down the damage a little bit, but I wouldn't want to scale it down by 25 points. So I'd get like 10 points from the vigor and endurance combined, and then the remainder you could do from the strength index. But anyway, that being said, we still have the black feathers and the claw talismans. As I mentioned, we're still going to be trying to go for the jump attacks. Yeah, and I guess we're going to keep the crimson amber and this. I don't think there's anything else I could really use. I don't have everything on this build, obviously. I don't see anything that's going to be super helpful, so yeah, we're just going to leave it at that and see how it goes. So I will see you in the first match. Alright. Don't even tell me this is the same person. This is literally the same person that we fought. But we don't have Raptor's Mist, so I wonder if this will throw them off. Maybe they'll have a better time because we're not using that, because they didn't really know how to deal with that. Better start for them so far. Without that Raptor's Mist. That's probably what they were expecting. It's just that they don't really have a lot of vigor. I'm probably doing more overall damage than I was last time. Of course, I'm going to poise through that. Definitely have more poise than we did before. Actually, not by too much, because I mean, this helm does have a bit more poise than Lionel's. What are the this is actually like a good 20 minutes after fighting them the first time. Oh, very minor lag there. I didn't see it coming. They're probably going to heal too. No? Well, they probably should have. Amicia. I'm pretty sure that's the same person. And the name does look familiar. Definitely the same setup. Really want to land a jump attack with this just to see. They interrupted it. Oof. Myself killed trying to land the damn thing. Oops, out of mana. Ooh, timed that wrong. There you go, you got your kill on me. That made you feel better. Yeah, I don't know. I might put Raptors of the Mist back on. I don't know. It's just hard to land regular jump attacks consistently. Plus, we don't have the FP to just constantly keep reapplying the Knight's Resolve. Before we had plenty of mana. Probably actually would have been a better setup on the last thing. I don't know why I should have waited till I used up all that FP. That was dumb. Interrupted my back step. Alright, and that is going to be that. Yeah, I think we're gonna put the raptor feathers back on, or raptor's mist, whatever it's called. It's really still going. At least they had honor. They could have just went in on me. I should respect this guy. They should be the one giving you the round of applause for hanging in there. I don't know what that pose is all about, but yeah, it looks like they're really trying to keep playing and get better. Yeah, so we're gonna put our Raptors mist back on and try another one. Right, so I decided to put Raptors of the Mist back on. As you may have noticed, I am also now wielding another hammer. I was just very tempted to dual wield, and since I didn't have another one of these, I just grabbed the battle hammer right here. Figured it'd be good. I could put the quality scaling on it too. I think it had quality scaling to start, but anyway, I put our Royal Knight's Resolve. We'll see if we could get that on this. We're actually getting higher damage overall with the battle hammer, but since this video is for the Celebrant skull, I decided to keep that in my right hand. Then I have this in my offhand, but if we can get Royal Knight's Resolve active, then land Raptors of the Mist jump attack, I think we can do some seriously scary damage. I did have to get rid of my stamina talisman and put this great arsenal jar so I could not fat roll, but we're keeping our poise the same and all that, so yeah, it's pretty much the only change. Even if we can get magic on both of them, that would be good. We'll see if we have time. I just put this stuff in here, wouldn't hurt. Just do a little more damage. I don't think we can do this and the buff though. We gotta do one or the other. I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, let's get into a match and see how it goes. Alright. Do we have... Okay, yeah, there will be none of that apparently. He is going right for business. There'll be no buffing. See, I'm used to... He's using the veterans, Why am I not getting it off? Guess we ended up winning that trade in the end. Well, can't stop me from buffing now. I'm just gonna do this. And then, come on. Hit me. Hit me. So I gotta do L2, L1. Got lucky there. I mean, we can just poise through all those attacks, but I really want to land it. I'm like really tempted to land that. Shit, now I'm out of magic. Yeah, if he's gonna try to straight up trade with me, he's gonna lose that every time. Ah, see, I can't. Remember to... You can see I'm just very tempted to land this. Yeah, it's not going to happen. Alright, he's going to get his pound of flesh here. We'll let it heal. It's fine, we're up by 2, so... See how long we can go with this. Alright, held that too early. It's alright, I'll give us more time to... try again. This is really just gonna kind of like go in and trade kind of build. Come on. I didn't even, I mean, it was pointless. He had no health left. I really want to land it though, that's kind of the whole point of this. Even just the regular attacks are kind of doing it.
land at once, please? I'm asking nicely. Ooh, oops. Crag blade out. That's nice. Nice for you. Let's try an exalted flesh. Able to tank that, right? Let's see. Oh yeah. I think at least one of them. I mean, it's going well, not really the way I wanted it to go. Come on. I'm curious what it does when you have no mana. I won't get the pop-up, right? No, we'll still get the pop-up. Maybe there's like a boost we don't get or something, because we don't have any mana right now. We're still getting the counter. Oh no, now we're not. We must have had trace amounts, alright. Seize combat. That was unnecessary roughness. Good fight. Definitely a very powerful combination. We're actually, as I mentioned, getting more damage out of the hammer. 761 to the 743. Not a huge difference, but it's something. Oh well, didn't really go how I wanted it to, but we still took care of him nonetheless. Alright, I think that's going to be it for this one. Thank you everybody for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Later, y'all.